is that she's an interior decorator as well. And so on my panel, I've got a layman in as far as decorations is concerned. His name is Apostle Makwakwami, and I've got a professional interior decorator. And whether you're furnishing your house for the first time, decorating an investment property, or creating peaceful space for your family, we're going to talk about 10 principles of interior decoration that offer a solid foundation, a practical, spiritual, and a professional way that one can actually decorate their house. What a lot of people don't understand is we just don't put everything everywhere. We like to always use the Bible as well. Let all things be done decently and in order. Every space must serve a purpose designed for how the space will be used, not just how it looks. Now, we're looking at the dining rooms. They should encourage conversation. Bedrooms must support rest. Living rooms would be welcoming. And ask, what will this room do for you, before asking how will it work. Now let's talk about the meaning of these rooms that we've spoken about with regards to what you know about the living room, the dining room, and the bedroom, the kitchen.
The kitchen. Thank you, Apostle. Like you have said, each room in the house serves a different purpose. And the kitchen, that's where we prepare food. That's the industry of the home, as far as food is concerned. And then we have the sitting room, where we sitting room or TV room. That's where we spend most of the good part of the night. Some sitting room, even during the weekends. And then the dining room, specifically, it is for eating. And whilst we eat, Baba, whilst we eat, we haven't been together as a family during the afternoon, and we are meeting in the evening. Normally we meet at the dining table. We are eating and we are fellowshipping. So it's a room, very peaceful. It mustn't be very busy, because the moment it becomes busy, we are now talking, or we are now conversing with the room more than we are conversing to each other.
Wow, I like that.
Yes, so because someone wants to see.
So
room iri almost plain. The walls must be all in one color if possible. And then probably if you are going to put a wall design, let it just be one. Yes, not Macarena 25. Zero.
Picture ya prophet.
Maruwa everywhere. Picture ya prophet. Chimwe chimuti, chimwe chi-African home chakadhirowa chamakatenga pamarobots. Chirimo imomo. The designing dzacho dzimwe dziri too much. There's a saying that says, a few is plenty. So this room, we encourage it kuti inyanye kunoshaya zvinhu zvakawanda so that one time yekukurukura semuri.
Yeah, and we also say, number 2, let there be light. God is light. The principle of lighting transforms every room. Poor lighting can actually ruin even the best designed spaces. When we say allow, especially how guys are designing, allow as much light as possible. That natural light. When you allow kind of that is feeling can buy more. Have you ever been to a dining room which you're not open as well? My light is what I got jigga.
And Shakatu Patakaivaka, Munakati Joela plan. Baba, when I did my plan, I think Yakadzokuru Wakafo. Yeah. Apagadrisa nazinga uzezva plan bandaiziwa zvandaida kuti mumba mungapinde light.
My principles actually.
Yes, because kana kwaedza lounge kampinde light. But mai tukuita munhu ari kuvaka imba baba achisa lounge or dining room yakafuratira where the sun is arising from. Saka mazuva riri kuzotorwa rakunodoka more than kutorwa kwaro richibuda. And some dzimba dziri kuiswa masunroof lounge ekuti charimo encourage light ngarivemo.
Light brings that energy.
Zvinokunza that energy wakagara muimba yakajeka. And also baba patiri kuisa bedroom now. Bedroom tino encourage avari tine curtains mazuva anaya anonzi masunblock. ekuti tavhara because paveranda pane light pamwe that side ne light takaisa outside tikaisa maketens anoisa light chero tavhara you know we still have light in the room yet we want to sleep tisinotaura zvembedroom aba kuti mawalls embedroom ndo mamwe asingafaniri kuita zvinhu futi zvakawanda tv yakamauntwa kumadziro mapikicha mawall designs makarenda fanika nyaya dzemakarenda imimi vanhu vekuzasuku kwedu kuri kuseri kwasamura uko southern side tapota makarenda ngaiti mashoma madziro rekwamahamadi ra2016 teachers furnitures ra2021 rekuchurch ra2023 rekubible college remastudents ari 40 muna 2025 muna 2024 unaro munhu panomuka baba the first thing you look at is the surroundings watotarisa madziro unosara womuka kakuenda kunogeza kushawa watoneta because your mind
your energy is being drained.
It's being drained.
Okay, let's quickly move on. And number 3, you know, create a focal point. You know, every room needs that visual anchor. Something the eye is naturally drawn to. You know, a living room, either a statement on the wall, art or fireplace, the bedroom, the bed head or feature, you know, the entry hall, maybe it's a mirror, a flower vase, or maybe artwork. Let the focal point dictate the color of the furniture floor.
Yes. And let's not mix them in one room. You can't put my ornaments, my wooden, my glass, my gold, my silver, my bronze in one room. It becomes too much.
Chochoenda kumwana wako vada mwanangu ndipo chinichi vwashika vwachisa pamusoro pefireplace
vakashaika ugani ukati izvi ndezvedusa ana mai nini ukatora zvinoenda here kumba kwako zvinokwana here.
Color with purpose. You know, color affects mood, perception, and energy. Choose wisely. You know, also something that is very interesting is we just quickly go some of these colors that are there. You know, when you use white, white is purity, clarity, holiness, and fresh start. You know, it talks about the personality of white is clean, honest, peaceful, and the effect it creates a sense of space, calmness, spiritual clarity, and you know, use it great for you use it for small rooms, minimalist homes, altars, prayer rooms. What's your take on white?
White, like you said, is purity, it's peaceful. White is just white because auna zvimwe zvinozoya futi in your mind. It's trying, you know, zvafana kana munhu uri blank tinoda kuifananidza white. On white we can write everything that we want. We can write peace, we can write comfort, we can write progress, we can write stability, we can write whatever on white because white is just white.
And blue now, you know, blue also talks about peace, truth, loyalty, and normally blue is linked to boys' colors. You know,
the boys' rooms.
It talks about calmness. It is deep. It is trustworthy. You know, it lowers the stress as well. Encourages that introspection. Increases focus on the blue. What's your take? Where's your best place of using blue?
My boys' rooms. Both my boys' rooms are blue. Even myself, when there's a certain time that I just want to go there in their rooms, especially when I'm at home and sometimes I just go in their rooms, probably sit there. And it's therapeutic. It gives me direction once again. It gives me, because also blue, the sky.
And the waters as well.
The waters. And you see water is therapeutic. So that's what blue does.
It lowers stress, encourages introspection, and increases focus.
Rejuvenates you.
And when you're looking at, you know, blue, use it for bedrooms, study spaces.
Study spaces.
Or water-themed areas. That's why even the swimming pool is blue.
That's why the swimming pool is blue.
When a swimming pool yellow, what's your take on colors, Munomari?
I think I was about literally to say I've actually got blue in my office, and you know, from the get-go I didn't think blue was a good color, but when I've heard it now, it's
just touch your mic a bit, Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
I was saying that I've actually got blue in my office, which is my office / prayer room, and it actually helps you to have clarity of thoughts. It helps you to think, to process things clearly, and also while you're praying, it also helps you to pray a lot better. So I do love blue. You were talking about white as well before. White is an amazing color. It makes the house spacious.
It makes the house spacious.
And also it works together with the sunlight when you open your curtains, your blinds, and it's literally it's bright.
Yeah. So we go to the color red. You know, red is that color for passion, for power, for warfare, urgency, and it is bold, energetic, assertive, and stimulates energy. It's also for an appetite. A lot of these food outlets they love to use red and yellow.
My ceiling in my lounge, there's a red design there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
The ceiling is white, but there's a red part.
So yeah, use it for dining rooms, for celebration spaces.
Yes.
It's a very good color to use.
It highlights
But when you overuse it, it causes anxiety. Anxiety and aggression. It's best used in moderation.
Yes. You just want the little bit of it. It can pop out.
So I was doing this place this week actually, and this young man comes. I show him this place, and he goes in, and because I've done red wardrobes, red cabinets, and then he says to me, "Is it possible that you remove the red? I won't be able to sleep because I feel very uneasy with red." Red is either you love it or you hate it.
True.
Yeah.
True. It's not a color for everyone.
No, it's not.
Because I'm actually reminded. I saw a house, right? They'd painted it in what? In white. And then there's a wall. There's a wall. It's in a bedroom. There's a wall. It's red. Because they love red. But if you put it in another person's bedroom, no. It's a no.
So you know what we did? One of the rooms that we have, it's white. I'm trying to tell my son to support Arsenal. So we put two strips of red. So just two. And it literally makes the room look amazing.
So red is that color that brings in aggression, anxiety. It's both ways. It can be very negative. It can be very positive. And yellow now. Now yellow is for joy, creativity, light, and hope. And personality, optimistic, cheerful, imaginative, sociable. It boosts appetites as well, and sparks creativity, invites joy, best for the kitchens, creative workshops, and children's room.
Very true. Actually, from the house coming to my personal wardrobe, I have got my few yellow clothes. And I always tell them I put them on when I'm on my low side because it boost that
energy.
joy. So kitchen perfectly. Yellow is perfect in the kitchen, even the children's rooms. Particularly some they favor it for girls. Yes.
They say now yellow also can cause a lot of restlessness and irritation. I do ones. Let's go to the natural color green. Green talks of life, growth, healing, prosperity. That's green air. And on personality, it talks about nurturing, balanced, restorative, and the effects. It soothes your nerves, encourages growth, and represents wealth and balance. And used in living rooms, wellness spaces, churches, offices, and some greens like olive or lime may feel dull and if overused. So you find with the marwa. I encourage kakawanda. If someone's got flowers and a green yakawanda, it creates that balance.
Yes. Like you said, green speaks of life. I remember I do my own garden, right? Did I tell you?
No, you didn't.
I have no gardener. Every Monday I do my garden. And after I've done everything, sometimes I just take my chair and I sit there and I watch those flowers and I see life. I can actually tell that this flower is sick. Because the color changes. So in our spaces in the house, like you said, the lounge, that green, it's waswera a hard day uchiita zvangu uchiita ukuenda and then you come back home and then you are seated in that green lounge and that in that sun lounge that we spoke about put the light pamusoro pane mafluorescent which we can see the light, right? And then the walls are green.
Okay.
It gives you that feeling ekuti uri mukati meupenyu. You're like walking in a field of lilies. They're all green. There's a feeling that you feel, you know, chasiyana nered nedu atachitaura that green brings it brings.
It's the freshness. It's natural.
True. It's natural. It's a natural color.
You've got that energy. You know, I was doing some benches from my gardens, and I used green on the benches.
Oh, yeah.
So I just put them next to the pool.
Yeah.
You know, it's like it's calling you. Come and sit over here.
Yeah.
It's like saying, come and sit over here.
Yeah.
So green is very good, especially for spaces that you want to really relax and stress free.
Put your mind together.
Yeah. And black. Black is not a bad color, eh? Depending on what I mean, look at black there, the way it's used in the studio. So black is powerful, sophisticated, deeper thinking, intense. It grounds a space, adds drama and authority, and luxury styling, corporate environments. And normally very good for feature walls.
Yes.
You know, when you do your feature wall and you put your TV there. And ababa unengoni maybe my green flowers and white and my colors akasiyana. Black is not attention seeking.
Yeah, it's not.
It allows other aspects of your home to speak out. What's your take on black?
Black, like you said, when we Ziva, I think a black.
You know, when I look at you right now, I don't see you wearing a black dress. I see you wearing a floral dress.
Yes.
But most of it is black.
It's black.
Yeah,
it's a black floral dress.
Yeah.
So ndakaona akaisa shitse black. Ndakangwari hanhu. Ndakangwari shitse black. Who does that? Because we didn't know. But nekuzowerenga, nekuzovhurika, nekuzofamba, nekuzoona, you are now understanding black in a better way. It's a color again, Baba, it knows dignity. Yeah, black brings dignity. But I do once, like you said, you can't paint the whole room black. I don't know, but I think you can't paint the whole room.
Front pouch changu black so. Svakanhambo yangu mauta blacki pakuita sekuke muri kuita zvekuroya kana ndakatozebvisa takaendesa kugrey.
Black tataivegerera associate kwadi satanism. Satan achoni kwakapfeka chigauni cheblack achiuya kuvanhu. So we just said black no. But now we know kuti no.
And too much of black, it creates that oppressive, that isolating, and you know, no one will find my black suits, my black dresses, my funeral. Black. Do you like the color black?
Yes and no, but I think it brings confidence. It oozes when you're wearing black. It oozes confidence. Have you ever seen even in the corporate world? We're not talking. When you see a gentleman wearing a black suit, it just says something. It speaks.
You know, I was when I was in the UK, my corporate colors, you know, there, and rightfully so. They don't just allow you to come with suitcases. No. Grey, blue, and black. Those are colors in my suits.
Kind of coat. My lawyers. Blue, black, and grey. Yeah.
So black is one of those colors. Let's talk about purple. Purple talks about royalty. You know, it talks about wisdom. It talks about spiritual depth, intercession, you know, noble, spiritual, discerning, creative. It talks about that color that stimulates imagination, deep thought prayer. It can be used in prayer rooms, sanctuaries, artistic spaces. What's your take with purple?
I agree. I take purple as a royal color, and unfortunately, it's one of my favorite colors. And not one to purple, but I love purple. When I see purple in places of worship, I like them. Even in an office, you can put purple.
Yeah.
Especially a church office,
Mhm.
you can put purple.
Royalty, yeah.
It's royalty.
Mhm.
Even in a bedroom,
Mhm.
yes, you can also put purple, especially girls' bedrooms.
Mhm.
You can put purple, probably combine it with pink.
Yes.
You know, probably the room is pink, and
the-
then you put a feature of purple somewhere.
Right.
Yes, and the curtains are purple. They come out beautiful. Yes.
Orange, energy, enthusiasm, revival, and extroverts, fun-loving, passionate, revivalists, inspires warmth, conversation, social areas it's used for, youth rooms, event spaces. When you're using orange, what's your take on orange?
Yeah, orange in it.
But I do ones one.
Yeah, all the colors go on red.
By orange, the way it sticks out in a neighborhood. I got a bar. Yeah, I don't like orange. Okay, the last two is gray, which is wisdom, maturity, balance, and brown, stability, comfort, earth, and reliable, and they add warmth and grounding and homeliness. And those are the colors. So if you wondering what colors to put in your room and your space, there it is. We have given you some colors. You know, I do renovations for tenants, and I've noticed people either like a color or don't.
Yes.
If you've got a red, don't be too neutral.
Yeah.
It's either you're fixing a property for a certain type of people,
Yes.
or not.
Yeah.
And you find with it, more than less, not you get people to occupy that space. Thank you so much, guys, for coming through and giving us your decor advice. So eye lifting, and message number one about I didn't know Mike Gwatidzo was so good with colors. That was thank you, Mike Gwati. Yeah. So that was it then. And once again, your digits. People want to know how they can get in touch with you.
All right, my digits are 0772700752.
My guy.
Mine is 077 481 8683.